The field of artificial intelligence continues to rapidly evolve, with groundbreaking advancements being announced on a near-weekly basis. This past week was no exception, as several significant developments occurred that are poised to shape the future of AI. Before I go any further, thank you for tuning in to the AI Trail. We are here to break down the coolest tech, mind-bending breakthroughs, and all things AI. Open source breakthroughs, Grok 1. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the AI community, Elon Musk's Twitter, or X as it's now known, has open-sourced the code and model weights for Grok 1, the 314 billion parameter language model that powers the company's AI assistant. This gargantuan model, which is even larger than the renowned GPT-3, has been released under the permissive Apache 2.0 license, allowing anyone to use, modify, and distribute it freely. So what is Grok 1? Alright, let's talk about Grok and Grok 1 that Elon Musk has dropped on us. Basically, it's X's answer to ChatGPT, an AI assistant that you can chat with. But here's the kicker. Grok has been given the ability to tap into real-time info through the X platform. So unlike ChatGPT, which has a fixed knowledge cutoff date, Grok can actually discuss the latest news and events. But wait, there's more. Grok has been designed with a bit of an attitude. The team over at xAI, Musk's AI company, wanted to create an assistant that doesn't just spit out by-the-book responses. Nope. Grok has been programmed to be a bit sassy, witty, and ready to tackle those spicy questions we all want answers to, even if they tread into controversial territory. It's like having a smart but rebellious friend who's up for anything. Under the hood, Grok 1 is built on the same transformer architecture as other large language models, but it's been pre-trained on a massive amount of data to predict the next word in a sequence. The cool part is that the team didn't just train it on boring web pages. They actually used feedback from real humans chatting with earlier Grok prototypes to fine-tune the model's responses. The current version that just got open sourced can handle context up to 8,192 tokens, which is pretty darn long for an AI to stay on track. And this is just the start. You know, Musk and his teams are already cooking up even bigger and badder versions of Grok. Grok 1.5 was just announced on 28 March 2024. So in summary, Grok is like the cool kid on the block when it comes to AI assistants. It's got access to up-to-the-second info, a sharp wit, and absolutely no filter. Buckle up, because conversing with this bot is going to be one wild ride. While Grok 1 has yet to achieve commercial success, the model itself is highly regarded, and its open-source release represents a significant step towards democratizing access to cutting-edge AI technology. As one developer noted on Twitter, the Grok 1 repository on GitHub has already garnered thousands of stars, a testament to the immense interest in this open-source initiative. What can Grok 1 do? Okay, so this Grok 1 model that powers Grok is built using the same basic transformer architecture as other large language models like GPT-3. But here's the key. Instead of just training it on a bunch of static data, the xAI team actually used feedback from real humans chatting with earlier Grok prototypes to continually fine-tune and improve the model's responses. The result is an AI that has been specifically trained to engage in more natural-sounding conversations and serve up witty and contextual replies. Kinda like an AI buddy that gets you. Wild, right? Now in terms of what it can actually do, Grok 1 is meant to power all the core language tasks you'd expect. Answering questions, retrieving info, helping with writing and coding, that kind of thing. But here's the cool part. Because it's tied into the X platform, it has access to basically real-time knowledge about what's going on in the world. So no more outdated info. That said, the model isn't exactly pulling up Google searches or anything. It still needs humans and external data sources to really validate info and fact-check what it's saying. Grok 1 can definitely still hallucinate or give incorrect info, since it's basing responses on patterns in its training data. But having that stream of fresh data makes it way more reliable than a static model. Speaking of the training data, in addition to crawling a huge chunk of the open internet, the team also used data from their AI tutors program, where people chatted with the prototypes. That human feedback piece was key to making Grok more conversational. and they've put it through its paces too, evaluating it on all sorts of reasoning tasks, coding challenges, and even math exams from other countries. The team had already users poking holes and testing the limits through an alpha program. Now they're ready to let more people in through an early access beta. So in a nutshell, Grok 1 is kinda like an AI pal that's been trained by actually chatting with humans. It brings real-time smarts to the conversation, but still needs some human oversight to avoid going off the rails. It's an ambitious project, but definitely a fresh take on these large language AIs. However, Elon is not sitting still and has already announced Grok 1.5. What do we know about it? xAI just dropped some major news about their latest AI model called Grok 1.5, and it's a big step up from the original Grok 1 they open sourced a couple of weeks back. The headliner here is the massive increase in context length. Grok 1.5 can now handle up to 128,000 tokens at once. That's like reading multiple full novels and still being able to reference any part of them. The old 8,000 token limit is gonna feel pretty constricting after experiencing this version's expanded memory capacity. But it's not just about length. Grok 1.5 has leveled up its reasoning skills in a big way too. On those tough math and coding benchmark tests, it's drastically outperforming both the original Grok 1 and even some other prominent AI models out there. We're talking scoring 50% higher on math exams and nailing 90% of grade school to high school math competition problems. For you code monkeys out there, it crushed the human eval test with a 74% score too. The context abilities of 1.5 are just as impressive. They tested it on being able to find a specific needle of text hidden in a 128,000 token haystack document, and Grok passed with flying colors, so it can clearly make sense of incredibly long and complex inputs while still following instructions precisely. Of course, under the hood is where the real magic happens. Grok 1.5 runs on xAI's custom distributed training system built with cutting-edge tools like JAX, Rust, and Kubernetes. It's basically a supercomputer cluster dedicated to crunching numbers and training these gigantic language models efficiently and reliably. They've even got special tech to automatically detect any problematic nodes and restart failed jobs without missing a beat. Now the fun part, the rollout. Grok 1.5 is hitting the X platform very soon for xAI's initial tester group to start poking at. Based on that early feedback, they'll keep iterating and improving it before unleashing 1.5 to all current Grok users down the line. There are already more new features in the pipeline too, so definitely stay tuned. Each new AI breakthrough raises the bar, inspiring rivals to iterate faster and push boundaries previously thought unreachable. It's a virtuous cycle catalyzing rapid progress that will completely reshape how we interact with and leverage AI assistance in the years ahead. Rather than keeping the tech proprietary and locked down, Musk has thrown open the gates to Grok 1, allowing anyone and everyone to poke around under the hood. It's like waving the banner of open, democratized AI development as a counterpoint to OpenAI's closed ecosystem approach. So not open it seems. But of course, with great power comes great responsibility. As we make these stupendous AI leaps, the tech community must stay lockstep focused on developing the technology responsibly and ethically. Prioritizing fairness, transparency, and accountability will be crucial to ensuring AI's transformative potential isn't overshadowed by its risks down the line. So buckle up, folks. We're just getting started on this wild AI revolution ride. If Grok 1.5 seems mind-bogglingly advanced now, just imagine where Claude 5, GPT-6, or Grok 2 may take us next year or the year after. The future's looking brighter than a supernova, but it's on all of us to keep pushing the boundaries while keeping that brightness from blinding us to AI's potential downsides. What an exciting time to be alive! So what are your thoughts on Grok 1? Are you excited about what Grok 1.5 will be bringing to the table? If you want to go deeper down the rabbit hole and explore the mind-blowing future of artificial intelligence alongside me, make sure you smash that subscribe button. At the AI Trail, we are always dropping new videos every week to keep you looped in on all the latest AI developments and crazy breakthroughs. Stay curious, stay questioning, and see you in the next one.